Time, our most precious commodity. From the moment we are born, our biological clock starts ticking. Recently, I've been obsessing over it. I've been trying to optimize my time, improve my productivity, which is why I'm learning to type properly, and you should too. Touch typing, the style of typing without looking. I already knew how to do this, but my finger placement was off. Getting lost on the keyboard was my surefire way of wasting precious time. It was only recently that I learned about the indentations on the letters F and J, which are supposed to guide your finger placement on a keyboard. What a goddamn invention. Checking my typing speed on one of those online tests, I clocked in at a whopping 33 words per minute, mainly due to the number of words that I was misspelling. Pitiful. I bet there's a 5th grade Fortnite wizard that would blow me out of the water on the typing test. All I could think about was the time I was wasting by stubbornly not learning to type properly. Sure, it's a few seconds to minutes here and there, but over the course of my life, I'm certain it would add up to a disconcerting amount of time. To improve my productivity, I chose to learn to type properly. I wanted to save my precious time and see how fast I could get. But more importantly, I wanted to increase my output from the most important creative tool known to mankind, the computer. In today's world, the internet serves as a ubiquitous and important source of information. To access this information, we use computers, but more than just looking stuff up, our computers serve as unprecedented creative tools. With computers, we are able to write endlessly on a document that will never get lost, make films, compose music, write code, create graphic art. You get the point. We merge with these interfaces, which augment our creative abilities and ideas. Even as a kid, I remember getting lost in Microsoft Paint, spending hours doodling and experimenting with the brushes. The interface gave me a sense of entering a foreign world where I was free to create whatever my mind imagined. Before, what was inconceivable, I was able to create with these new tools. Now, as a content creator, I write, making scripts or just processing my thoughts. Increasing my output from my tools saves me time and allows my thoughts to coherently flow from my mind. Over time, I will be able to create more content in a less amount of time. The general aim of productivity is to do as much of your best work as you can in this life, so that you can live life. In essence, I'm using productivity to free myself and my time. But during this process, there was a thought I couldn't get out of my mind. The computer. My art cannot come to life without it. Sure, I could still write instead of type, but composing a video wouldn't be possible. It enables me to convert my ideas into something tangible, and it made me question, just where can this technology take us? What art forms are we going to be creating in the future? We've seen a rise in the amount of digital art being created. Art forms such as painting, drawing, sculpture, music, video, advertising, illustrations, and even 3D modeling. More recently, I've personally seen an evolution in these art forms becoming more interactive. In particular, I wanted to highlight the art form of interactive education. Recently, I discovered an interactive educational website by Nicky Case. In one of his explorable explanations titled Neurotic Neuron, he explains how neurons, the cells of your brain, give you a happy brain or an anxious brain, all in less than 5 minutes. It was an easily understandable, engaging post that explained advanced concepts from neuroscience like Hebbian learning, offering amazing insight into the way our brain works, which if used practically, can be used to help treat anxiety, the most common mental illness in the United States, affecting over 40 million Americans. I predict that this trend of user interactivity will grow. With the commercialization of VR technology, immersive experiences will be more accessible and easier to create, creating new possibilities of interactivity, new ways to educate, entertain, learn, and create art. In addition, new technologies in brain-machine interfaces and artificial intelligence will offer never-before-imagined interactive experiences, and the possible levels of output will be exponentially greater than our current capabilities through typing and even speech. As long as there isn't an existential crisis, futurists such as Elon Musk and Ray Kurzweil believe we will merge with brain-machine interfaces and artificial intelligence. Merge? What does that mean? Currently, humans have 2 primary layers to the brain: the limbic system, which controls things such as your emotions, long-term memory, and behavior, and the cortex, which handles your complex thoughts, reasoning, and long-term planning. The merge with AI will provide a digital tertiary layer to augment our abilities. You may be wondering what this digital tertiary layer would be like. To put this into perspective, we essentially have this digital tertiary layer already, in that you have your computer or your phone or your applications. Musk claims that as a species, we are already a cyborg. And I agree, we just don't have the optimal interface for it. Our mobile devices only allow us to text with 2 fingers, our computers with 10. Now imagine the art we will be able to create with this optimal digital tertiary layer. I imagine a world where animators will be able to generate their amazing visions with exceptional accuracy and speed, instead of limiting their visuals with still images and tirelessly making their art frame by frame, something that we don't appreciate enough. And this is just the beginning. It's exciting to imagine the actualizable potential that computers hold. To a painter, their tool is the brush, which does not change. To the digitally literate, their tool is the computer, which is continually changing, with each version becoming smaller, faster, enabling more capabilities. It carries an enormous potential, and I aim to become a master of my tool, one word at a time. Through the evolution of the internet, computer, digital art, and creativity, we may just stumble upon the greatest forms of art known to man.
Oh yeah, so I'm actually typing at a consistent 60 words per minute now, and I'm going to try my best to get myself to 100. I'm actually pretty proud of this. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and liking the video so that the YouTube algorithm gods can bless me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.